Good evening, everyone. In some situations in nullsec, you might find yourself in a corporation that you think, either that corporation is not doing so well or whatever the reason, you feel like moving to a different corporation. This happened here, and this is one of my alts. This is not my main. This is also not the character I'm usually using on here. And I need to get out of the space that I was in that is now full of hostiles. Newts, if you want to say it a little more correctly. Some of these guys I knew and flew with, I don't know if they'd recognize my name or not shoot me. We'll see about that. Assuming they're not, they will just shoot me on sight because I'm a neutral. So we need to be able to get out of here and get back to high sec. So I plotted the closest high sec system, which you can just use plot random places in high sec and see whatever you get the closest jumps to high sec. There'll also be some tools. You guys can go ahead and search for those. So we're going to go to Badaviri. We're out in P4. We're out in Aquarius right now. I checked the map. Looking through it, it looks pretty slick. There's one ship killed, it was like in this system, one of these two or something like that. One ship has been killed in the last hour. It is 4 hours after downtime, or 3 hours after downtime has been lifted. So, as you can see, it's Eve 1508. You will be undocking and zipping out of here. I will confirm undocking. I have no assets left in this station or in this region. So, we're flying a Leopard shuttle because it's the fastest warping thing, and I happen to have a spare one sitting around. Otherwise, ideally, it'd be best to do this in an interceptor or something that is cloak capable. Jump immediately. There's a Tyrannus here. Oh, okay, bye. Good, this is the only thing that'll be able to outrun an interceptor. This is a faction shuttle that warps at something stupid, some ridiculous speed. Where are we at? We warp at 20 AUs a second. Also, we're not insured. So hopefully we can just zip out of here and not hit any bubbles. If we do hit bubbles, we might be looking at a problem. The guy has not followed me yet. Oh, there he is. I'm going to do a little wave to him. Nice little salute back. Might be able to get out of here and live. Maybe we'll see. See if he keeps following me or not. Hopefully we don't hit a bubble. If we hit a bubble, we'll find out something interesting here. All right, I just lost him. He won't be able to know where I'm going unless he's following a pipeline. Which is like there's a single string of systems. There's like really only one way to go, but there's multiple stargates in these systems, so it's not necessarily a pipeline. He'll have trouble figuring out which gate I'm going to. For sure, you could totally take an educated guess. So we are jumping through. Like I said, the best time to do something like this is immediately after downtime. Jumping straight between gates is also not a good idea, but I'm going for speed. I'm not familiar with that guy. Because usually they set up bubbles between the gates. So if we hit a bubble, we'll spin around and run away. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. I'm just hoping that my clone, backup clone, when you die in this game, your clone gets reactivated. I'm hoping my clone is set to not be out here. I'm hoping he is set to be in high sec. So we'll find out what happens. I want to say he's set for out here though, so we really need to get out of here. We're moving as fast as possible in one of the fastest ships. And the reason you want to have an interceptor for this is because interceptors are interdiction nullified. Now what that means is when you hit, is they don't care about bubbles. Bubbles don't stop them, slow them down, anything. They just go. So it's like the bubble wasn't even there. And they're very fast. They're little frigates. I mean, they're really fast for moving in and out of things like that. There are hostiles in this system. 43 AUs. Where is that gate? Gate is on this planet. We'll go ahead and warp to customs office. They give us a better angle on that. Warp at 70. Get a different angle. If there's hostiles in the system, I don't want to warp gate to gate super fast like that. I'd rather just warp off in one direction and see what happens. There is a station in this system, so it's entirely possible they are in the station. Where is the gate I'm looking for? Where, oh where? Looking on the edges, up light, there we are. Jump to the gate. Probably shouldn't be hitting jump, just warp to 0 and then jump, but meh. We'll live. Hopefully. Put that out there. Alright, so we are sneaking out of Aquarius. relatively easy if you have if you have a good ship, if you are ready to. I mean, sometimes you'll hit a system where you just can't leave. It's just not possible anymore. You'll get in here and there's a whole bunch of people in here, and you look and there's no stations or something like that. You're gonna want to start using your directional scanner, which is right down here. Click on the skull guy, and you can set them out for your whatever angle you want to look at. You use active overview settings. You can set out your range up to 14 some AUs. There's rats in the gate. Yeah, I have nothing for rats. Not a single gun, nothing. This thing barely has a cargo hold. So we will see what goes on here. Also, I would highly recommend, hopefully that gate's gonna be guarded. Let's change our direction on this and warp to the Interbus Customs office. The gates between null sec and low or high sec are almost always bubbled. They're usually pretty high, like, movement. There's a lot of people who move to those gates, and people want to control to keep pirating people out. Hey, look, and Love G followed me through the gate. He might have seen me move through the gate, or he might just randomly. That's really a toss up there. How long after he jumped through? Oh, there's nothing here. Sweet, 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 sweet. Now we will soon be in low sec. There's no bubbles in low sec, so you can literally just go gate to gate, bang, 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 bang. The thing that you're looking out for is still a gate camp, so people can still do that easily. There are certain ships that are very easily set up to lock things extremely fast, also with the help of remote sensor boosters, so they can lock you before you can warp, and they can put a scram on you or disruptor on you, warp disruptors, warp scramblers, to make it so you can't leave. And so usually, I mean, depending on your distance from the gate, your best bet once that happens is to get to the gate and jump back through. Or if you have like an afterburner like warp on your ship, you can burn out of their range if they don't kill you right away. But like I said, there's ships set up not only to instant lock you, but to insta pop you. And one of the common ships called of that is the Instacane. And oh wow, this is actually a high sec system. Oh cool. Sweet. So yeah, those, when other ships remote sensor boost onto them, they can lock you in a couple tenths of a second. Like, you can't get to that point. I'm not exactly sure on the Instacanes, the Hurricanes, which is a Minmatar cruiser, battle cruiser, I want to say. Oh, it's one of the two. Where is it? Blueprints. Nope, I want ships, cruisers, Minmatar. Nope. Oh, yep. Oh, that's Logis. Whoops. Minmatar. Nope, it's gotta be a battlecruiser. Up here. Minmatar. Hurricane. 54 mil. Yeah, they can be set up very well for short range, like auto cannons. They'll sit on a gate with auto cannons, a warp scrambler, or warp disruptor, and with webs, and they'll just sit there and wait. And a little tiny frigate jumps in. They go, "Hi, little frigate." Boo! Done. And you go, "Oh no, Instacane." Oh, dead. You hope your pod gets out before he locks you. So, which in the case if you ever get podded, if at all possible, warp as soon as you can, immediately after. Most times you can get away just fine. You usually can't lock a pod very fast. Even if they can almost instant lock a frigate, it'll still take them a second and a half, 2 seconds, maybe even a little bit longer to get your pod down. So we are gonna go hide in a station. We will see you guys at another point in time. Thank you guys for stopping in. You guys have a great rest of your day.